My name is Gabrielle Stone, and we are on the 8th floor of the Fine Arts Building. I've actually only been doing this professionally for a few years, and the Fine Arts Building was sort of my foray into becoming an artist. I didn't start out in the professional world as an artist. I was in the corporate world. I worked in architecture, communications, and writing, continuing to do art on the side, but never really gave it much credence in terms of like a professional career. It was always sort of like a fortuitous pairing, me working in architecture and my practice. Like, I don't think I realized for the longest time that my painting was impacted by like the way that I experience space, like the really fundamental human aspects of urban design and the built environment. There's always some real suggestion of like a natural environment and a man-made environment in my pieces. Like, there's always a recognizable horizon, or there's a clear urban skyline, but everything else in the piece might be very abstracted. So it's like these images reflected back in this very whimsical, very dreamlike way when I paint. I rarely have an idea of like what I'm gonna do going in. Most of the time, my first stab at the canvas is based on what leftover pigment do I have on my palette. So it's taking what you currently have like really easy access to create like the prompt, right? And then just responding. Most of my canvases are old pieces that I've repainted multiple times. I always think that a successful piece is one that you can recognize yourself in, but there's also an element of unfamiliarity, right? Like, there's also something new and scary about it and sort of foreign. And I think that there's a good balance of those two when you have, an objectively great painting. My understanding of my work has enhanced with this space and what I'm seeing. So much of my work is about the built environment, the natural environment, and that is all I see when I look out my window. Coming here has just sort of given my practice like the validation that it's needed to grow. And I think that my art career and me coming to this building really sort of intersected. Me coming here was a catalyst for building my art practice.